Fences, directed by Denzel Washington, starring Denzel Washington and Viola Davis. This is a film that is very well done. Uh, First and foremost, the performances are terrific. Some of the best performances in film that I've seen this entire year, or this past year, technically. Denzel Washington and Viola Davis should certainly be nominated in the Best Actor and Actress categories. Denzel Washington, while we know him for a lot of his nice guy roles, and which is what I feel like he's most known for a lot of times. Once again, he proves that he has such range as a performer. He gets to display his nice guy characteristics, but at the same time, his dark, complex character traits. Starting out with his character, we get to see a guy that's very charismatic, funny, seems like a family man. Seems a little bit rough around the edges, but he's a family man. And he cares about his family, he's cracking jokes, quintessential Denzel. We love how he acts. Then as the film goes on, we start to see little hints of the true person that he is. We hear some revelations, and we see that this guy's a flawed man. He makes mistakes. He's not a very moral person in some ways. And then we see Denzel in his complex character state, a guy that's not all that great. And it's a beautiful thing to be able to see Denzel's character range. Viola Davis, I think she's one of the best actresses working today. But at the same time, a lot of times we see her in antagonistic roles, complex, maybe immoral women roles. In this, she gets to play a good family woman. And the emotional scenes that she does, it seems so genuine. Seems like she's actually having problems, like within a family. Such great masterclass acting by both performers in Denzel Washington and Viola Davis. The script of this film, I thought it was translated pretty well by August Wilson. I thought the dialogue flowed pretty well. I like how it was set up. If Also, I felt like majority of the film I was watching an actual family in action, and they were having problems. I felt like a lot of times I was there with the characters, you know, and I was in the family, and that's the highest compliment you can give a film like this in a lot of ways. Also, I thought the directing in this, Denzel keeps it simple. He doesn't try to do anything flashy. A lot of directors, they'll try to do flashy things, and it'll take the audience out of the film. And when really that shouldn't be the case at all. You should do things within the story and do things you think will be right and not distracting. Denzel keeps it simple. You can tell he cares about the characters, the settings, and the dialogue. And he keeps it simple. Clear camera shots, simple shots, not trying to move the camera all over the place all the time. Also, I do have a couple problems with this film. And first off, I think the film could be trimmed by about 10-15 minutes, especially after a big revelation is revealed. There's a part in the film where there's a musical cue over. That could have been cut, I thought. 10-15 minutes could be cut out. Maybe 20, I'd have to watch it a couple more times. Also, there's an ending. The ending, there was a sappy moment that I just don't buy, and I felt like it kind of, and I'm not going to get into it. I want you guys to go see it, but I felt like it diminished. It didn't do justice to the rest of the film, and I just didn't buy it. Lastly, there's parts of the film that don't feel that cinematic. I think the script's well done. If anything, it could be cut. Like I said, the film could be trimmed, but there's parts of the film that do feel like it's a stage play, and it doesn't feel cinematic enough. Some of the conversations feel unnatural or artificial, and I feel like when I'm watching a Hitchcock movie, and if it's based off a play, I don't feel that way. Everything feels cinematic to me, and I felt like there's some parts of this film where it doesn't hit the mark for me in terms of the cinematic medium. I definitely recommend this film. I give it a B plus. Thanks for watching, guys. More reviews coming soon. Go see Fences.